Hi, my name's Ella, and welcome back to part 2 of this fan fiction. Or part 2 of this. Hold on, I gotta make sure if I have. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Sorry about that. But anyways, like I said, welcome back to welcome back to part 2 of the Black Butler Interactive series. So we are playing part 2 of this, and I made another video, and I already am uploading the other video right now. So just so you know, so if you want to play this, all you gotta do is just type Black Butler Interactive and Creative, I think. They have a lot of information in this. Go check it out, and it's definitely really fun for me, at least, so you can interact and be the character. So without further ado, well, let's get on to Black Butler Interactive Part 2. Here we go. So where we left off is that we gently open the door when this person says come in. So that's when Scale Phantom Hive tells us to come in, and that's where we come in. And so we're on to this part. Here we go. This one says, "You almost screamed when you saw who was sitting behind the desk. CEO Phantom Hive eyed you suspiciously and mentioned you to come closer. Taking a tentative step, you fumbled to bow, clap, / curtsy, whatever you wanted. I would say curtsy because that's more comfortable. And I would like to hire you as one of the servants. You will be given meals and a place to stay where you work here. You eye the contract on the table. What do you say?" I'm gonna say the first one. I'm not going to be mean, so I'm not gonna. Or do I wanna? Do I want to go with the first one or the second one? I don't want to be rude. I'm gonna go with the first one. The first one is because I don't want to be all sassy and stuff like that. I want to be shy sometimes. Sale smiles a little. You feel unsure whether or not it holds any malice. I have my reasons. If you agree to work here, you'll have a place to stay. I think it's better than living on the streets like a vargent. If you do agree, sign the contract here. You squint at the contract, reading the details and making sure to leave no small print unseen. It would be great to have a place to stay here, and you weren't sure, and you were sure that you could not go back to your own family. Raising the pen, you signed your name in cursive on the contract. That ought to make it look fancy. The Earl cast a glance at the person you long ago had established as Sebastian to lead to you to the servant quarters. He handed you a maize dress and walks off. What do you do?" Uh, I'm going to go with this one, the second one, because I laughed in the This one says, "The person immediately helps you up, muttering apologize. You looked up to see Mayrin. Are you new?" she asked, peering at you. You nodded softly. Her face immediately lightened up, and she grabbed your hand. "I will give you a tour." Yes, as she dragged you on, ignoring you completely, she babbled on about the manor. Suddenly, she stopped. "We need to polish some things. Follow me." You let out a shriek as she pulled you harder to the living room. Both of you immediately get to work, but you did more as Mayrin was quite careless and almost broke things. It wasn't a while before you had met everyone in the manor, and night has soon arrived. After everyone except Sebastian fell asleep, you open the door to find Sebastian standing right outside. How do you react? I'm gonna say I'm not going to be rude in this, but if he has his reasons, I respect that. So I'm going to go with this one. The servants babble about guests and work, and when they stare at you, we're going to show our skills by doing our tasks. Since you're something like an extra, what will you do? What you think to yourself? I'll get. I guess I'll help someone. They nod and agree in approval. Who would help? Who would help you? I don't know if I'm cooking though, but I do think I can help with polish the dishes. I wash dishes, so it's comfortable. Oh wow, there's a lot of writing. Okay, this one says, "All right, let's carry out our plan." The four of you grinned as you separate from each other. You stay close to Mayrin/Bard and begin to help them when you remember the part in the manga where Ciel requests for something sweet to eat and Sebastian says no. You move away from the person you were helping and hurry to the kitchen unless you're already there helping Bard. You rolled up your sleeves and began making some chocolate chip cookies. Surely they haven't been invented yet. Cookies will not spoil Ciel's dinner anyway. You mixed the ingredients and you whipped up a batch of piping hot cookies. Bard stared wide-eyed at your skills. Your skill. What's that? He points at the tray of cookies you hold in your mitten-clad hands. Oh, these you mentioned to those piece of heaven sitting on your tray. Chocolate chip cookies. They're a hot favorite snack from where I come from. Bard scratched his chin thoughtfully. Without waiting for an answer, you delicately picked up a small china plate and arranged two of the cookies on. Pouring some milk into the cup, you placed both the plate and the cup onto the tray along with some napkins. You carry the tray towards Ciel's study, where you almost collide into Sebastian. Please don't get too angry later, okay? He smiles knowingly towards Sebastian. He lifts an eyebrow questioningly and looks at the treat in your hands. These are for the young master. They're cookies with chocolate chips inside. They won't spoil his dinner, I promise. Sebastian sighs and waves you away. You approach the door and gently tap on the door. Come in, the Earl's voice speaks from inside the study. You tentatively walked into the study, the fragrance of the cookies immediately flooding the room with its aroma. So this is Hawaiian, so whatever you name it, I'm gonna call this one Yuki. I use this pretty much a lot, but if you want to add your name, definitely go right ahead if you have this, so I'm going to add myself Yuki. Oh, sorry, with a shake, sorry. Yuki, what's that? He points at the tray you hold in your hands. You smile gently and set the tray on. It's a cookie with chocolate chips inside. It's a hot favorite where I come from. It won't spoil your dinner, and it's best poured with milk. In the cutlery, he eyes you. You eat with your hands, but if it's too hot, you can wrap a napkin around it. You help him pick up a cookie with a napkin, and he bites into one. The look of caution on his face immediately fades. Dip it into the milk, but careful not to spill it. And he dips it into the milk and finishes the little cookie in one bite. Yeah, like this small. After he finishes off everything, you carry the tray. Well, I'll be off now. Can I be dismissed? Ciel waves you out of the office, and you walked briskly towards the kitchen. Bard is slicing the meat, and Sebastian turns around. You set down the tray and wash the dishes. Oh, Yuki, come here. You're Sebastian at bar. The back beckons you forward. Help Finny with the garden. Oh, I thought it was scolding. I'm gonna go with the second one. I thought it would be nice. Okay, it's calculating. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, so Okay, this is this part. This is the path one, sensitive, and reserved. You see Mayrin laying on you and some boxes flying in the air. Sebastian walks out and catches them with his hands and foot. Mayrin, how many times have I told you not to run inside the mansion? He kicks the box and they land perfectly on his hand. With the other, he helps you up, but after a few more errands, he lets all the servants rest. You plop yourself down on a seat and smile at everyone. We didn't ruin today after all. Everyone smiles sheepishly at your comments. As Tanaka has distant ho ho ho, not Santa Claus, not he says Santa Claus. Anyways, cause everyone to laugh heartily. Inside, you wonder whether CL liked those cookies. Remembering there were still some cookies left, you distribute them to everyone who praised you for your baking skills. Your chest swelled with pride. Maybe this wasn't so bad after all. Deep inside, that little pang of homesickness lay forgotten. And that is it, I think. So my answer was definitely some of it, and so there is a little result on this. So yeah, so that is part 2 of this video, and also on this the interactive. So you can definitely choose your own path in this video on this too. So definitely go check it out, and there are also more things you like to do. There are also, if you check like the populars, there's like Demon Slayers, Kakagiri. Well, there's like many more if you guys want to go check it out. And and that's it. Pretty much everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, see you guys in the next one if I ever make one. Bye.